Are you feeling defeated, tired, or overwhelmed? Do you sometimes feel that giving up, that you just want to give up, like you're just not strong enough to keep going? Maybe you think courage is something that only those with loud voices and grand gestures possess. What if I told you that true courage isn't always what you see on social media or in the movies or on TV? That sometimes the most courageous act is simply saying, I'll try again tomorrow. Now, there's a quote from Mary Anne Radmacher who reminds us that courage can come in small packages, that it is not always about grandiose acts of bravery. It's about showing up each day, even when it's hard, and continue to try. So, in this morning rounds, my friends, we're going to explore what true courage really means and how adopting a we'll try again tomorrow mentality. And that's really what the key is to help overcome our fears and to really achieve the goals that we set for ourselves. So I really want you to grab a pen and paper today because today's a great one and a thoughtful one. Because we often think of courage as something big and bold. And it's that firefighter running into a burning building, or that soldier charging into battle, or that athlete attempting to complete a dangerous or really difficult feat. But true courage is not always flashy or dramatic. Sometimes it's the small, quiet voice inside of us all that pushes us to keep going, to try again, even when we've failed before. There is this message behind the quote from Mary Anne Radmacher, which says, courage doesn't always roar. Sometimes courage is the little voice at the end of the day that says, I'll try again tomorrow. So we're going to explore really what this quote means, at least to me, and how it can inspire us to find courage in our own lives. Because this quote reminds us that courage is not about being fearless per se. It's really about acknowledging our fears and our doubts and really still pushing forward despite them. It's about recognizing that failure is not the end, but simply part of that journey that we're all going through. So when we embrace this mindset, we can find that strength to keep trying, even when things get tough, and they're going to get tough. Now, as a high performance coach, I often see my clients who are struggling to make progress toward their goals. They may feel overwhelmed and they may feel discouraged or afraid to take the risks. But when we work together to shift that mindset, and it's not a grand thing, but it's a shift for sure towards one of resilience and perseverance, they often find new ways to move forward and to achieve really their goals and their visions. And we help clarify that during our sessions. But one of the key elements of finding courage is learning to trust ourselves. When we believe in our own abilities and our strengths, we can overcome things such as self-doubt and fear. This doesn't mean that we have to be perfect, far from it, or to have all the answers, far from it. It simply means that we have faith in our own potential to grow and to learn. Now, as a coach, I often encourage my clients to reflect on their past successes and the skills and the qualities that help them achieve those successes. But by focusing on these particular strengths, they can build their confidence and to find the courage to take on new and exciting challenges. See, that's one of the great things about high performance is we're always looking for that next level of success. Another important aspect of finding courage is having a support system. We all need people in our lives who believe in us and to encourage us to keep going. You know, whether it's friends, whether it's family, whether it's a coach or a mentor, having someone who can offer guidance, but positive guidance, and guidance that is sometimes hard to hear, but guidance nonetheless, and feedback and encouragement can make all the difference. This is especially true when we face setbacks or obstacles. When we have a support system in place, we can draw on that strength, on their strength and their wisdom to help us find the courage to keep going, even when it feels like, we may have hit a dead end, or maybe that we've reached a plateau. Mary Anne Radmacher's quote really reminds us that courage is not always about being bold and to fearless or fearless, or it doesn't mean to be grandiose. Sometimes it's that small, quiet voice inside of us that really tells us to keep trying, to push through our fears and our doubts. Finding courage means embracing that mindset of resilience and of perseverance, trusting in our own abilities, and having that strong support system to help us along the way. As a certified high performance coach, I often work with clients just like you to cultivate these qualities and to help them reach the courage to pursue their goals. And sometimes they might not even know what the goals are. That's usually one of the first things that we talk about during our sessions. So if you're struggling to find your own courage, remember, it's not always about roaring like a lion. Sometimes it's simply about listening to that little voice inside of you that says, I'll try again tomorrow. So my friends, if you need a little help to help you find that voice, as I said, I'm a certified high performance coach. Right beside this video, you're going to see a link that gets you on my calendar. Hit that link and sign up for a free 1-hour strategy session with me to help clarify those goals and help you bring out that little voice inside of you. So again, my friends, I'll see you right back here tomorrow morning for another morning rounds before your morning rounds. We'll talk again then. Bye-bye.